Hello, my name is Octavio Paz, and I was a Mexican poet and essayist. He was born in 1914 in Mexico City. His father was Octavio Paz and his mother Josefina Lozano. He briefly studied law in National University of Mexico before turning to writing. He published his first volume of poems at the age of 19. I don't think I'll get it. Were Octavio's words a day before he was told he won the 1990 Nobel Prize in Literature. Octavio's literary career helped to define modern poetry and the Mexican personality. Although Paz was known as a poet, he was probably more widely known as an essayist. To him, Mexicans' unwillingness to open up and to recognize their own sense of vulnerability has kept them from developing to their full potential. Although many Mexican intellectuals took offense at Paz's assertions when the book was first published, the next generation embraced his vision. With Fidel Castro's rise to power, Octavio's moderate stance began to disturb many intellectuals. Fuentes even criticized him at some point, but he just continued writing on political and social matters to defend his honest point of view towards the theme. Octavio's main idea in his Nobel Prize acceptance speech was to show how modernity cannot exist without a past to build upon, and how change in modern times go hand in hand. Some of Octavio's works: The Labyrinth of Solitude, Más allá del amor, One Earth, Four or Five Worlds, and Ladera Este. The Labyrinth of Solitude, an essay on Mexican history in which Octavio talks about the conquest of the Indians by Spanish invaders at the moment that the real Mexico became dark and silent. In Más allá del amor, Paz exalts women as the other who makes it possible for him to leave the domain of time. One Earth, Four or Five Worlds. This text is a reflection on contemporary history, which is unique on the overall output of Octavio Paz, which is contemporary politics. Ladera Este is a collection of travel and love poetry reflecting Octavio's years in India. Presenting No More Clichés.
No More Clichés by Octavio Paz. Beautiful face, that like a daisy opens its petals to the sun, so do you open your face to me as I turn the page. Enchanting smile, any man would be under your spell, oh, beauty of a magazine. How many poems have been written to you? How many Dantes have written to you, Beatrice, to your obsessive illusion, to your manufactured fantasy? But today I won't make one more cliché and write this poem to you. No, no more clichés. This poem is dedicated to those women whose beauty is in their charm, in their intelligence, in their character, not on their fabricated looks. This poem is to you women that like a Scheherazade wake up every day with a new story to tell, a story that sings for change, that hopes for battles, battles for the love of the united flesh, battles for passion aroused by a new day, battle for the neglected rights, or just battles to survive one more night. Yes, to you women in a world of pain, to you bright star in this ever-spending universe, to you fighter of 1,001 fights, to you friend of my heart. From now on my head won't look down to a magazine. Rather, it will contemplate the night, and its bright stars, and so no more cliches.
Writing those poems, they talk about the beauty of the person, but the beauty of what's on the inside. The quote, "This poem is dedicated to those women whose beauty is in their charm, in their intelligence, in their character, not in their fabricated looks from no more cliches," is dedicated to those women who think they aren't good enough. Extras. Beatrice is Dante's expectation and ideal image of a woman, and she guides his soul to paradise in the Divine Comedy, and Scheherazade was the Persian queen and storyteller. From this, we can learn not to be down, but to lift our heads up and love ourselves for who we are. Octavio Paz was a literary giant, a grand moral voice, Mexico's leading writer, centuries' last literary giant. Sadly, Octavio died April 19, 1998 in Mexico at the age of 84. Hope you enjoyed learning about Octavio Paz's life. Bye!
Created using Powtoon.